So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to give you something completely free that otherwise you would have to pay at least $300 or more to get access to. But I'm giving you this completely for free. I was actually going to make a course out of this, but you know what? That's not my main focus, because making a course out of this information in itself would discredit the information, and you'll soon find out why. So, as traders, every single profitable trader who sustained in this game long term went through this ego detachment transformation called ego transcendence. And this is something that's not taught anywhere in school or in education, when you go into a kind of job, or when you try to do something professionally on a high level, elite level. And you may be asking, why do I need to go through this ego transcendence phase? It's simple. It's not your fault that you're doing all this unnecessary stuff in the market. It's your brain that simply looks to confirm what it believes, and it's really loyal and it's really good at doing exactly this. Your brain is looking for proof on what it already believes, and your brain is going to do everything in its power to protect you and your ego. So the most important part here is to completely let go of your identity. Think about your physique, your bank account, your looks, your physical self, any kind of status you may be having, and especially the kind of status that you've been working hard to achieve. Your name, anything you associate with yourself, which is your identity. All that has to go before you can even open the charts and do anything. Because I know that a lot of you guys may be having really good trading systems that actually work when you backtest. Otherwise, you wouldn't be executing them live. That's not the most difficult part, actually. And I can say stuff like, just focus on each session at a time, but it doesn't work that way. You can do everything right the next 6 months, 3 months, whatever time period, and believe it or not, you can lose everything in one session, one day. Doesn't matter how long you sustain your discipline, until you understand this shift you need to go through. So, what do I mean by this? It simply means that whatever you do, for example, in my case, I've been going to the gym the last 10 years. It's something I've been working really hard to achieve, and it's something that has given me so much, and it has helped me develop so much in so many areas of life. It has been an important part and a key part of my identity for a long time, and I wouldn't have been where I'm at today without it. So, what did I do? I decided to stop being that kind of person that goes to the gym 5-6 days a week and who has this physique, because I simply felt too attached to this part of myself, and this was a huge part of my identity that I didn't want to lose, and I had a lot of fear of losing that identity. That's exactly why I had to lose this identity in order to achieve this result in trading. Because once you actually let that go, you realize that it wasn't that important. Your life doesn't change that much if you stop going to the gym 5-6 days a week. I'm still working out, but not to build a physique. It's more to build a mindset and to take care of my health. I do martial arts instead, which doesn't give me the same type of physique as lifting weights, but I learned to not identify with my physique anymore. And once you actually begin to do stuff like this is where the market can't hurt you anymore, because you identify with nothing. You don't feel a responsibility to make money from the markets. It's not who you are. Your bank account, your status doesn't define who you are at all. You can let that everything go. You don't need that stuff. So one exercise that you could do is simply to write down the next time you feel the need to prove yourself, either to yourself or to others. Write down, why did you feel that you had to prove yourself, and simply analyze. Write down the reasons and basically what you felt. And the next time you feel that someone is disrespecting you and you feel that you need to prove that you're better than them or higher in the hierarchy, smarter, stronger, more disciplined, whatever, write that down as well. And write down, if you prove yourself the way you wanted to, what do you achieve? Let's say that you want to prove to someone that you're smarter than them. And let's say you're able to prove that. What happens then? What do you actually achieve by proving that? You may feel better for a short period of time, but what did you actually achieve? And if you prove that you're smarter than another person, and that gives you validation, that validates your ego, and that's a metrics for how smart you are, then you will only feel smart as long as someone else that's even smarter doesn't come along and you see that that person is even smarter than you, because at that point you're not feeling smart because you use that kind of metric. Instead, try to think, did I improve from yesterday? Am I smarter than I was yesterday? Did you read anything today? If not, then why do you care about being smarter than some other person? You didn't do anything to be smarter than yourself yesterday.